Hello guys, and welcome to an online Shogun 2 battle. This is the first of my couple casts I'm going to be doing the next week. I apologize for a little bit of delayed absence. This is my first cast though. It is Hina Mountains. It's been submitted by Adib. This match is going to be Adib versus Edge. I'm not playing this battle. I'm mainly just casting over it. I haven't watched it yet, so you guys will be just as surprised as I am, or other way around, excuse me. Okay, so Adib's army, he's brought about 3 units of bow warrior monks. They're all pretty heavily upgraded. He's got a unit of Daikyu Samurai. He has 1, 2, his men are kind of squashed together. 3, 4. Yeah, 4 units of Yari Shigaru. He's got a unit of Lone Swords. 2 units of Lone Swords, actually. No, he's got 3 units of Lone Swords, excuse me. And he also has 2 units of Katana Samurai. And then he has also brought 2 Matchlock Warrior Monks right here. The Gun Masters and the Big Guns. Adib's opponent, Edge, has brought a unit of Bow Samurai with rank 1. I'm guessing he's going to use that as a meat shield. He's got the Whiskers, which are a rank 9 Bow Monk unit, pretty heavily upgraded there. Rank 7 Daikyu Samurai. He's got the Ammo Plus, which are another Monk unit. And then he's also got 2 units of Naginata Samurai, 1 there, 1 over here. And then he's got 2 units of 1 unit of Lone Swords, 1 unit of Katana Samurai, a Yari Shigaru, his general, EJ? Whatever, he's a melee general. Can't even pronounce that correctly. And then he's also got a unit of Yari Cav, Fire Cav, and I believe he has 1 more Yari Cav somewhere. Okay, so looks like Adib has brought no Cav from what I see, unless he has units hidden. But I think, yeah, you can't see units hidden from either parties in the beginning. But he has brought an all infantry build, very interesting on his part. I haven't played Shogun in a while, but from what I've heard recently, you can actually get away with not bringing infantry if you get the right build. I mean, with not bringing Cav if you get the right build. Adib is going to stop right here, though, which I think is a bad move on his part, because the enemy has flushed his Cav out and he's pushed them back, so the woods should be open for any opportunity. And really, I think Adib should push forward and take these woods, because now, despite the fact that Adib has got 3 units of Bow Monks and these Daikyu Samurai down here, which will all do heckloads of damage, especially when his general gets in stand and fight, the enemy is going to take far less damage now, because Edge, he definitely does not have the superior edge in bows, but he's actually going to be getting into the woods. He's going to take significantly less damage than he would. And he also gets a surprise factor because his units are going to be hidden. So Adib will be charging blindly into the woods if his opponent doesn't choose to move forward and attack. So you can see here that Edge's bow monks are going to start firing, I believe. Yep, here we go. So here's the first initial volley. Let's see what his units are focusing firing. He's focusing his bow monks, you can see right there. 1 volley, 2 volleys, now they're concentrating him. You can see they're taking out his monks, and they're actually focus firing his general, I believe. Or they're just firing to the blob, we'll see. Looks like they're kind of just firing to the blob right now. Adib is walking his troops up. I think he should be running them up. I'm guessing that was a micro mistake. Nope, guess not. Guess it was intentional. But you can see here Adib's bow monks already reduced down to 21. These guys are just getting destroyed. And now he's focus firing his Yari Shigaru, not a very good move, and his big guns. So he's focusing his his Matchlock Warrior monks. That is a smart decision. So you can see here Adib's going to start firing, and he's focus firing the Bow Samurai, you see, he went in for his meat shield ploy, and he's killing the Bow Samurai when he really should be shooting at these Bow Monks, because those guys really should be attacked. Over here on the left flank, though, the enemy has charged his Fire Cav along with his Yari Cav into Adib. His Daikyu Samurai are going to get hit, and they are going to get decimated right there. Not a very good micro on his part. You can see here that he does have some Lone Swords and some Yari Shigaru that he is going to push forward, but they're just going to get hit in the flanks, and this is not going to go well. It looks like here Adib sees that he's really destroyed the skirmish fight. Look at this. Look at all these casualties on his right flank. This is just decimating. His matchlocks are now opening fire as well, and let's see. Edge is going to pull back his Bow Samurai, keeping some pretty content with them. It looks like Adib has managed to counterattack these Cav, and he's managed to force them back. Yari Cav reduced to 29 over a Daikyu Samurai, so not too bad considering that was one of his main Cav units. So it looks like here goes Adib's charge. Looks like he's got his Lone Swords leading the front. So they're going to suffer the initial volley. And then over here we've got some Kisho Ninja. Whoa! Kisho Ninja throwing some explosive bombs on these good luck big boys. And that's going to reduce them down to 60, no, how much? To 78 in one of their bomb throws. This is pretty ridiculous. Over here on the flank, Adib's pushed his troops in. He's gone in with a second charge. Now he's got his Katana Samurai coming in the back. Now here comes Yari Shigaru, and this is where the fight's going to take place. Now you can see he's committed all of his Yari Shigaru. Not too smart. I would have really kept a unit back to defend his matchlocks, but I guess he was more concerned about the fight over here. He's going to keep some lone swords in the back to kind of force back any troops that might come over here. And down here we got some nice action here down the flank. It looks like Adib's troops have managed to push around the side. Pretty good there. I didn't expect that, actually. It looks like he's got some Yari Shigaru that managed to push in here, and he's going to be attacking the bow monks now, keep them occupied. That was a good move, good move. And now right here, somehow, just because of the sheer fact of his melee troops and their veterancy, he manages to crash through the center flank of these guys, even with the bombs. I was very surprised by that. Oh, jeez. Crap, this is interesting. Looks like the enemy's still got one unit of Yari Shigaru left, but these guys are going to get pummeled. Here comes Adib's troops from behind. And he's going to supplement his general, but this game is in Adib's bag. Wow, I'm surprised. Because he got hit by so much missile fire, but I guess it was mainly on his skirmish troops. But his melee troops really packed a punch. I'm surprised. I mean, his Yari Shigaru, despite the fact that they lost 70 men, they're still standing. I mean, wow. Huh. Seems like this fight is over, my friends. Let's see, Adib's pushing his troops in on the flank. There goes those Yari Shigaru. They are shattered. So far, these Katana Samurai of Edge are still fighting, but they are now shattered as well. And that is the end of the battle. That was a very quick fight. Excuse me, sorry, Edge spoke too soon. Edge still has his whiskers here, which are retreating. And his general is still here. He's going to charge him straight into the fray, right into some Yari Shigaru. These guys are melee, is a melee general, but I don't know how long it's going to last, especially against this mix. He's also getting fired upon by arrows now. This is a pretty interesting fight, though. Let's see. I want to find the general, actually. Where is he? There he is. Look at the valiant general. I want to see if he actually gets shot. So far, this melee general's putting up a good fight, and it looks like his opponent rage quit there. Very good game to Adib. First, a very, very quick cast, actually. Hadn't watched it yet, as I said before, so I didn't know what was going to happen. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that cast, and I'll bring you guys another one soon. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys again later.